Welcome back to today's edition of the Deep Dive with Cleda and Sternenlicht. Today, our focus is on questions 6 through 10 from our new book, Questions to Ask Before You Get Engaged. Now, these aren't just, surface level questions. They're really designed to help you understand someone's potential for growth, where they came from, and crucially, how they handle the dynamics of a real partnership. We're aiming to help you build something truly strong. So let's dive in with question 6. What have you learned from your previous relationships that will make you a better partner for someone at this time? This feels like a big one. When someone answers this, what really shows they've internalized the lessons, like versus just blaming an ex?
Yeah, that's the key difference, isn't it? It's fascinating to hear if the person talks about themselves, what they learned, or if it's all about the other person's faults. You really want to see if they can pinpoint things they would do differently now. Have they genuinely reflected and taken ownership? Or is it always like, well, my ex did this, why that? That pattern of blaming others, that's definitely a potential red flag.
Right, that self-reflection versus blame distinction is huge. Okay, so from past growth, let's shift gears a bit to something deeper. Spirituality. Question 7 asks, describe your spiritual journey over the past 10 years, including high and low points. How does exploring this landscape help someone thinking about engagement?
Well, it prompts some serious self-reflection, doesn't it? Thinking about what caused those spiritual highs and lows. But beyond just hearing their story, the real insight for you, the listener, is figuring out if their spiritual path offers room for, shared growth.
Hmm.
Or are there fundamental differences there that might cause friction later on? Things impacting core values, big life choices. It's about looking ahead.
Looking ahead, but also understanding the foundations. Which brings us nicely to question 8. What are 3 of the most vivid memories you can recall from birth to age 18? Our past shapes us so much, right? So what kind of specific things or patterns should people listen for in these childhood memories?
Absolutely. This question really helps you see how key people and events from childhood, good or bad, have sort of molded the person they are today. It pushes them to think critically about how those memories echo in their present life, their reactions, their patterns. It's like opening a window into their core identity. And how they tell those stories can be just as revealing as the stories themselves.
Yeah, the narrative is so important. Okay, so we've looked at the past, the inner life. Now let's tackle that buzzword, compatibility. Question 9 asks, we hear a lot today about compatibility. What does this mean to you? People often think it's just like liking the same music or something. What's the biggest mistake people make with this idea?
That's a common one, yeah. True compatibility, according to the source material, is really about being capable of living together harmoniously, blending your lives, and actually enhancing each other. What's really interesting is seeing it as a process. It's developmental. It means being flexible, stretching yourself, adapting, changing. The danger the source warns about is partial compatibility. That leads to holes in the relationship. Basically, big gaps or misalignments in really core areas that just cause ongoing problems. It's not
Yeah.
passive, it's active work.
Holes in the relationship that really paints a picture. Okay, and that leads us perfectly into the final question for today, number 10, which is all about connection. To what extent do you see the way you both communicate as similar, and in what way is it different? What does the phrase learn to speak your partner's language mean to you? This gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? How you actually connect day to day.
Exactly. Everyone comes into a relationship with their own communication habits, their own language style, as the source puts it, their dictionary, their patterns. Some people are expanders. They love detail, context. Others are condensers. Just the facts, please. You've got ramblers who kind of circle the point and bottom line folks who cut straight to it. And the big question for you is, are you willing and able to be flexible enough to understand and even speak your partner's language sometimes? Neither style is wrong. They're just different. Adapting is absolutely key for that strong bond, that real understanding. It takes effort from both sides.
That adaptability seems crucial across all these questions, really. It's not just about static answers, but about that shared potential for growth. True partnership isn't finding someone perfect, it's embarking on that journey of unfolding together. Thank you for joining us today, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.